Konnichiwa! Watashi wa Colwen. Good afternoon, I am Colwen. And that is the extent of the Japanese that I really remember. Why I started this off in Japanese, I don't know. It's another Japanese Bandai figure. This is Star Wars Ronin Boba Fett movie realization. This is a really unusual piece. But on the front, we've got Boba Fett all done up like a samurai or a Ronin. Or, well, he is a Ronin. A samurai is a Ronin is a samurai without a master. And do they want a master? Not necessarily. They're rogue. They are paid. They are bounty hunters. So calling it Ronin Boba Fett is actually very appropriate. On the back here, we got a lot more moon speak, but we do have Samurai Ronin Boba Fett here, nice and posed. He's got the swords. He's got different hands. He can do all kinds of poses. He's got a bunch of weapons. On the side, we got that, and then this was owned by Disney at the time. So this is like in the last 15. Oh my goodness, has Disney really been owned for like 15 years? When did Disney buy up Star Wars? I'm not going to take it all the way out of the box, but I am going to show how it is packaged inside. On the front here, we've got long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. And here we have Ronin Fett in a nice plastic tray. And let me get him off camera and properly pull him out. Hey, so we got him out of the box here, and I noticed something really bad. I am missing the little flintlock mechanism. If you look at the instructions here, there's a little hammer thing right there, and I'm missing my hammer thing. That is terrible. We will talk about his hands real quick. He's got two pair of each. He's got two fists. He's got two kind of grippy hands. He's got two slightly gripped hands. He's got a couple of different hands for different types of grips, and he's got another trigger finger hand. So he's got an assortment of various hands, and they all look fairly nice. The detailing on this guy with all the rivets and all the layers and everything is really cool looking. It's really nice to see how they translated Star Wars into feudal Japan style. He's even got a rocket pack on the back that looks a bit more steampunky than science fiction-y. I think the missile here, okay, mine is not wanting to detach, and I am not going to force it. In the instructions, it shows that I can detach, but there's a nice silver paint job all over here. He does have a sword here. This is probably a Wakasashi. There's Tanto, Wakasashi katanas. The Wakasashi was the one in the middle. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Okay. Oh well. I apologize in advance. That is an issue here, actually. His shoulder pauldron likes to pop off seemingly at random. It is very annoying, and his hand as well wants to just come right. If you touch him too much, he starts to fall apart. That is the biggest problem I actually have with this figure, and I will detail that problem out in a moment. Come on, you little. Okay, so he comes with several other weapon accessories. He comes with these two interesting looking weapons with like hook blade things, kind of, that they have similar handles. He comes with a couple of kunai. For those of you who watched Naruto, there's kunai this one, and then there's a longer kunai with some leather wrapped around the handle. There's maybe this is called a kunai also because of the shape of the blade, but it's got like a more wooden handle maybe. And then he's got a single shot straight barrel, like you just pull that thing out and just point that and it just goes off. That I think is cool. He's also got the nice looking rifle here. Let me bring over Film Noir Spider-Man. Let me bring in Scourge. We've got Hubcap. I did not intend to demonstrate that on camera. I really wanted to avoid that happening. Oh, come on, dude. Are you serious? Work with me, man. Work with me. I gotta put, like, nail polish on there or something. He falls over easily and will just straight out come apart on you. Give me a moment. Okay, so as you can see here, I have Mr. Fett here in 3 basic parts. We have his lower half, we have his upper half, and we have the belt armor in the middle. So, when you reassemble him, you're going to want to hold the belt armor as far down as possible, because this ball peg here needs to go up inside that ball socket in there. And you're really not going to feel it pop in there. You're going to kind of have to trust it a little bit. Which... I like the figure. I enjoy having it. But that has been a running issue for me with this figure. Let me bring in Scourge and Hubcap. So, when I got this guy, I paid like $35 for him. And even then, when I got him, there were other versions going for $70 and $80. This guy now goes for upwards of $150, $160. So, that has a really wide range of price differences, because I really do feel the version I have is one of the bootleg versions, a knockoff version, a lower quality version. The plastic to me doesn't feel too bad. It reminds me of Marvel Legends quality plastic, but I've never owned a proper, what are the name of these again? Movie realization. I've never had a proper movie realization figure in my hand, so for all I know, they might be made out of much harder plastic, or maybe it's just the tolerances are better and things stay pegged together better. If you are interested in this, I would honestly highly recommend that you spend the $100 plus on these figures, because 1, they are actually out of print, they don't make them anymore, and 2, I'm pretty sure if you actually spend the $120, $150, you will get a figure that will not... I was going to pull them apart, but I don't want to deal with that again. You will get a figure that will not constantly be falling apart. As it is, with some patience, I can arrange them, I can pose them, I can put them on the shelf, usually leaning back a little bit because his ankles are a little bit loose, and then I leave him alone. He makes a nice, posable art piece. Have we gone through articulation yet? No, we have not. I'll go ahead and go through that real quick. He does have a ball joint at the head, and then a ball joint in the neck, and this armor moves around. These shoulder plates are on their own little ball joints, and they move around. I just noticed some weird cracks in the side of his shoulders right there, and that might be another sign that he is potentially a bootleg. He has very nice double jointed elbows. He's got wrist swivel in the forearm and in the hand, and then he's got a little side to side swivel. His hands are meant to come off. He's got the ball joint in the middle. He's got nice swivels at the, he's got ball joints at his hips and swivels just below. He's got nice knees going on. And he's got the swivels with the ankle tilt, and yeah. I think one day when I can easily afford it, I would like to go ahead and spend the money and get a $150 version of this figure. Until then, this guy is going to go back. He's got the Wookiee hair. It's cool that he's got the Wookiee hair. I'm just going to stop recording Thank you guys for watching. It's a very fun figure. I wish I had an official, better quality one. And one day I will get one. If you want one, I would recommend you go ahead and spend the $150 plus on this figure. And get the good, proper quality one. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.